This is Miss Rogers, and welcome back to another school year. Okay, so I hate videotaping myself. I know I'm going to have to get over that, but for this presentation, I have decided to use my Bitmoji over here to the right. But for those of you who have never seen me before, I will show you a quick picture. That's me. Okay, let's move on. So let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I've been teaching science in Sabine Parish for 20 years, and 13 of those years have been right here at Negrete School. I've taught 4th grade all the way up to seniors. I have 2 children. My daughter graduated from Negrete year before last. Her name is Courtney. And my son, who's also my caboose, he's going to be a senior this year, and then I'll be an empty nester. How sad is that going to be? Okay, so I love technology. If I've ever taught your child before, they know this. I've used it for a really long time. If I haven't taught your child and they're not very tech savvy, it won't take them long after being with me, and they will be. So let's take a look at my classrooms. And yes, I said classrooms because I have 2 of them. This is my first classroom, and this is where the bulk of the instruction will take place. You can see that all of my tables are facing forward this year, and my chairs are spaced 6 feet apart from one another. So we're going to be practicing social distancing. I have a TV here that is right behind me, and this is where most of, most of my instruction is going to take place. But on the active board over here is where your child will need to constantly look, because that's going to be where the to-do list is at, and also my daily objectives. The back of my room is designated as a word wall, and as we finish units throughout the subjects that I teach, I'm going to be posting those units right here as reminders, because I will be going back to those from time to time and asking them some review questions. So now we're in classroom number 2, which is the science lab. I have 6 stations in my lab, and yes, we will be doing labs this year. They're going to look different because, of course, I can't have as many students at one station as I've had in the past, but we're going to get some labs in whenever we can. Some subjects that I'm going to be teaching this year will include Biology 1, which is the same thing I taught last year, and Environmental Science. This is not 2 separate courses. This is one course. They've embedded the 2 subjects into one course. That way your child can get 2 credits instead of 1, and it's going to be year long, so I thought that was pretty neat. I'm also going to be teaching 8th grade science just like I did last year, and we will be using the Amplified curriculum. And I'm also going to be overseeing IBCA for 8th grade students this year. That's Introduction to Computer Business Applications. This is not going to be face-to-face. It will be an online course only. So forms of communication, I have a website. There's my link. I'll also be posting that on Google Classroom, which is going to be the main hub that I'll use for teacher-to-student communication. All of their assignments will be on Google Classroom, video tutorials, forms, special announcements. So this is the go-to place that your child will need to visit. As far as communication with you, the parent, I'm going to be using Remind 101. That's a text messaging app. I love it because if I need to shoot out a quick text message to all of my parents at one time, I can do that, or we can text individually with one another. So I know you've already heard this by now, but you have to have a mask this school year. So please, when you come to school on your first day, make sure that you have one, and let's wear those masks correctly. I don't want to spend the majority of my day trying to teach you the proper way to wear a mask or to constantly tell you to please put it back on. I know it's inconvenient, but we all have to do it, including myself. So let's just suck it up, buttercup, and let's get it done. So this year is going to be full of changes. You're going to have to stay tuned for additional information because everything is subject to change. Even though this year is going to present us with some different challenges, we can get through them. I look forward to seeing all of my students again, and we're going to have a great year regardless of what's going on around the world right now. It's always a great day to be an Indian. So can't wait to see you. Bye.